What no connection mean? It's mean he's an apostate. He became an apostate. He's no Muslim, and he has no honor and mercy or protection, which means Muslims, they can kill him. That's it. He's an apostate. All of this just because the crime is he took you as a friend. That's all. That's all. Now, but there's an exception. There is an exception. You will be killed if you take them as a friend. However, if you are lying to them as about saying you are a friend, it's okay. Read with me. Unless what? Huh? You have no protection unless it be that you guard yourself against them, save yourself from them, taking as it were security, saving yourself from them by speaking in a friendly way toward them with while your heart dislike this. I mean, the Muslim saying to us we should not give a false testimony and we should not lie. Isn't it this is a lie? Isn't it this is an official lie? That we can lie to people, say to them we are your friends, but the fact we hate them. So the Quran teach the Muslims they can lie and they can fool you and they can speak to you saying that they are your friends, but their heart dislike this. Welcome to Islam. This is the religion of the devil, and in the religion of the devil every false rules is allowed, for the devil is the father of all lies, as Jesus said. Guys, Christians, do you think Jesus will approve to you to say what the Quran is saying in front of you? That you can lie, saying to Muslims you are my friend, but in your heart you hate them? Do you think our God, the Lord, he will approve such a thing? You see, people they lie is different from God teaching me it's okay to lie. He's encouraging me to lie to others, and the purpose is to hate them. How that can be God? And what kind of God he is? And yet you say to us that the Quran teach you that you should not lie and give false oath, and we showed you all of those. Islam is a religion of lying, my friend. Everything in your religion is about I can lie. I can lie in Islam. It is the best of Islam is to lie. And that is a clear proof that you Muslims are following the devil, because Jesus, let us say I'm an atheist for the sake of argument. How you want to convince me that you are following a true God and your God is teaching you that you can lie? By the way, the Muslim, they will say to you, oh, this is about what if somebody want to kill you? Don't you lie to him? Read carefully, my friends. This is not about somebody want to kill you. If somebody want to take you as a friend, obviously he don't want to kill you. It says take not the non-believers as a friends. So how they are your enemy but they want to take you as a friend? Stop lying. This is Islam, by the way, is one of the most powerful used practice, which is called taqiyya. Taqiyya means protection. So in order for a Muslim to protect Islam, he is allowed to lie to you, so he can say as many as he can, as many lies he want, just in order to fool you and protect Islam. So if a Muslim want to say to me that he is following the Ten Commandments, my friend, the Ten Commandments says clearly you should not lie. You should not take false oath, and we showed you all those things. You should not kill, and later we will show you how Muhammad the thief, the killer is. And we showed you that Muslims, they accuse Muhammad to be a thief, even they accuse him of stealing underwear. Let us continue with the Ten Commandment post made by the Muslim Abdul. Here you will find the following. This Abdul, he says, thou shalt not kill. Muslims, are you sure? Are you sure? All the Quran is about killing. All the Quran is about killing. I will show you a story that even you can kill a Muslim. Even what? You can kill a Muslim in Islam. Yes. If we go in the Quran, we will find the following. In chapter 18, verse number 74, a prophet of Allah, his name is Al-Khudr. He slaughtered a boy who is a Muslim. He's what? He is a Muslim. Why he slaughter him? I mean, come on, he's a Muslim. Even the Quran says he is an innocent boy. Then we will go and we will find few verses after that he was killed because in the future this boy, he will grow up and he will leave Islam. He suspect that he might leave Islam. He suspect. We feared. You see it? So he slaughtered him. How you say that in Islam we should not kill, but you are teaching your Muslims that you can kill even your own child if you fear that when he grow up he will leave Islam? I mean, how not to mention if we go and search in the Quran for the word kill, qatala, yuqatil, qatilu. And the Muslim, by the way, they might quote for you a verse like chapter 2 verse 190. It says that Allah, he says, fight those who fight you and don't be like don't do aggression. But hold on, fight those who fight you. Do you know who will fight Muslims? Like when you hear this and the Quran says fight those who fight you, you might think, okay, well, this is logical. If somebody is fighting me, I have the right to defend myself. My friend, remember what Muhammad he said. I've been ordered to fight all mankind until they convert to Islam. Whoever refuses to convert to Islam is fighting Islam. That's it. Just by refusing, you are in war with Islam and Muslims. You do not need to go in war with them in order for them to fight you. The Messenger of Allah said, I've been all commanded by whom? By Allah. It's a holy war. To fight against the people. What people mean? What the people mean? Is that an allocation? No. All the people, all mankind. So what is the purpose of this war? They have to testify that Muhammad is a prophet and Allah is God. So the whole war is a holy war, and not because they are fighting me. No, by rejecting me, they are waging war. So in Islam, when they say to you, you see, I can show you the Quran says, don't fight those, fight only those who fight you, and don't be aggression. Don't do aggression. But this is the aggression. Those who fight in Islam is those who reject Islam or reject to pay the jizya. Muhammad, he sent 3 letters to 3 kings saying to them, convert or else, or pay jizya. If you pay jizya, you are not doing aggression. You are being subdued like a slave, and the Muslim, they spit in your face. Muhammad, he says, if you meet a Christian or a Jew in the street, force him to walk in the sewage. So not only you pay the jizya, you will be humiliated. Muhammad is a big fat killer. There's a story of Muhammad killing a woman. Her name is Qurfa. 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 I can actually find you the story just right now. Here we go. The story of Qurfa. And the book name is Sharh al-Zaraqani على المواهب etc. So this is one. There's tons of books we can show you, but this is an official website, and this is Al-Maktaba Al-Shamila Islamic Library, as you see in the screen. Here it says that Muhammad and his men, they attack Qurfa and her tribe, and the Muslim, they say to you that in Islam we don't kill women. Look what he did to Qurfa. He said here, he captured her, this woman who is an old woman. She's a very old woman, very aged woman. He captured her with her son, with her daughter, sorry. And then after that, he did kill them in a very violent killing. Very violent killing. How he did that? Continue saying. and he captured Qurfa and her daughter, and a guy, his name is Abdullah ibn Mas'ada, etc. And then okay, let us go. Here we go. And then وربط بين رجليها حبلا ثم ربطها بين بعيرين ثم زجرهما فذهبا فقطعهما or فقطعها. So he tied her legs between two camels. He put, like, you know, two ropes in her legs, in her foot, and he put her between two camels, and he ordered those camels to rush in two different directions, and he split her two pieces. A woman, an old woman, a prisoner of war. She is in her 80. Muhammad, he tied her up, and this is in their books, not in the Christian books. This is not a Jewish book or Hindu book or etc. This is not the Deception of Allah Christian Prince book or Quran and saying this is not one of my books. This is, I'm reading for you from the Muslims books. The Muslims books, they say this and they believe in this, and they are proud about this, and they have no problem with their prophet tying up the legs of a woman who is she is so old, and he ripped her two pieces when she is alive. And yet they say to you the Prophet Muhammad was a very merciful prophet. He is the prophet of mercy. There's tons of stories, disgusting stories about killing women, children's innocent. There's a guy, Muhammad, he keep beating him, asking him for where he saved his money. He's a Jew. He want to know where the money is, and the man, he keeps saying, I don't know. After beating the hell of him, Muhammad, he chopped his head. Or what about crucifixion and torture, which is nothing but a pagan practice? You see, Muhammad, in a Muslim, they say that Allah is God and he is not the God of the pagans, but obviously Allah, he liked the crucifixion practice, which is a pagan practice by the Roman. Allah, he like it, Allah, he love it, and he practice it, and he make it a verse in the Quran. If we go here, you will see the following. That not only Quran teach crucifixion, teach torture. You see, when ISIS, they put somebody in the cross and they put nails in his eyes and they chop his hands and his feet. This is from the Quran, my friend. And the funny, they say to you, someone like James White, a false Christian teacher who teach Christians false information about Islam in purpose because he want to deceive them. The verse in front of us, it says it clearly, chapter 5, verse number 33, that the punishment of those who wage war against Allah. Who is the one who wage war against Allah? Not necessarily somebody is carrying a sword. No, anyone. He is not accepting Islam, or he don't want to pay jizya. The punishment for those who do this, who wage war. When you see the wage war, you think they are attacking us. No. As we showed you, Muhammad, he said, I've been ordered to fight all mankind, all of them, until they say there's no God but Allah and there's no prophet but Muhammad. And they pay me the zakat, and they pray the prayer, and they slaughter as we slaughter, and they eat as we eat, and they pray as we pray, which means the direction to our qibla. And then and only then I will stop shedding their blood and I will protect their property. So this is the war they are talking about. If you don't accept Islam, not necessarily, it can be about somebody do a crime too, but generally speaking, you don't believe in Islam, you are waging war. So whoever wage war against Allah and his messenger, look what we do for him is execution or crucifixion or cutting off of his hands and his feet from opposite sides.